Hello, good friends, it's the Keen, and thanks for joining me for a new racing project. Something very similar I did back in May for Mario Kart 64, but now the game that gets criticized for being a copy of it, but I'd say it's probably the best one I've ever played. Diddy Kong Racing. Anyways, let's just get it started before we get any more spoiled by the types of races there are. Anyways, these are the characters to select. I am going to say for the record I don't really know a whole lot of them. Especially since most of them didn't really succeed with the Rareware business. Diddy is of course Donkey Kong's sidekick. He's pretty much the main staple in here. And he's pretty much the main character I just may use for the whole game. But I'll go ahead and introduce some of these characters, and I may not be very thorough as to who they are. This guy right here is named... Yep, that's his name. I'll just press A for every time, just to have some fun with it. As far as what I know about him, I can compare him to, I would say, Bowser when you play Mario Kart. He's very heavy, he can move pretty slow, but just all things like that. And over here, that name didn't sound very clear. It's Bumper. As far as Bumper's abilities go, I just don't really use him very much. And it shouldn't be a surprise as to who this is.
I'm Banjo.
If you're not a fan of Banjo-Kazooie, then I don't know what your problem is. Because this was actually where he was first introduced before he appeared in his Banjo-Kazooie series. The 2 games for N64 and then the ones that were later released for Xbox. And down here is... I don't think he has had any successful role anywhere else, from what I know. And this is probably the one character people like to pick for, I think people like to pick Pipsy because she is just very small and can move a lot more faster and everything. Have better control over the car driving.
Hey, it's Tip Top.
As far as what I know about Tip Top, he just went on to become a cameo character in Banjo-Kazooie, particularly directing the Tip Top Choir. Now this should be no surprise either. He went on to become probably a star I never expected, appearing in the Rated M for Mature Conker's Bad Fur Day. I haven't really played that game and I pretty much don't really care for it. But I just thought I'd introduce these characters before I go ahead and select Diddy to get everything started.
I'm Diddy.
Yeah. And yeah, caution, we're not going to worry about that. That's all about trying to save files and everything. And we're going to be doing the adventure throughout the whole playthrough. The tracks I may cover at the end of the project. But we're just going to go ahead and get the adventure started. And you can use one of 3 files. We'll go ahead and use A. And they expect me to enter my initials. That is something I will not do. Let me go ahead and... I'm trying to see if I can get rid of that DKR. Okay, that should do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start a file without using my initials, because I just... I would just much rather keep it a mystery. So yeah, this is pretty much a story mode of the game. Something that the Mario Kart franchise doesn't have a whole lot of. That's the one thing I really like about Diddy Kong Racing. Anyways, the setting takes place on a, I would say, pretty neat island. But that big statue you saw is the arch enemy of the entire game. Goes by the name of Whizpig. And I believe this guy's name is Taj, from what I can remember. I do not really remember a lot of character names.
I am the genie of the island. I'm here to help you. Good luck.
So yeah, he's just gonna be pretty much a good help. The one thing he can really do is just change the vehicle we can drive. That's something that that's another thing the Mario Kart franchise didn't really have very much until Mario Kart Wii. The choice of vehicle.
Select your vehicle.
We're gonna select the plane because for this intro video I am just going to collect the most important items of the game, which are these balloons. And they are what's required to get in these doors. And if I can just control the mechanics correctly, there we go. I'm just gonna start the video off by collecting every single balloon I know around the island. And then I just may leave it at that. As far as how I'm gonna do this project, I am just gonna do I'm just gonna start it off with an intro and collecting balloons. Yeah. Can I get out of that? There we go. I'll go ahead and actually tour the island for you all, just to show off what everything is. As far as everything around here, it's just pretty much make sure you have enough balloons to go through each particular door. Like this one requires 2. That one, that pathway leads you back to the beach, where I got those 2 balloons. And going inside that log is just pretty much nothing right now. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and enter the door and explain what else is gonna happen for the rest of the project. So yeah, every single big balloon door is every single world. This one is called Dino Domain, from what you heard right there. And every world has 4 racetracks, and they are signified by the amount of balloons needed to enter that specific world. Also in each world is a boss door. To get in the boss door, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Must have all the balloons from this world. In other words, go to each racetrack, win it to get a balloon. And once you get all the balloons, you can go ahead and face the boss. Another thing every world has is a key door, which is called the TT Challenge. This one's called Fire Mountain. Must find the key is hidden on one of those racetracks. I will go ahead and do the search for that in every video as well. And another thing that every world has over here is called the Trophy Race, where I must complete all the tasks from this world to enter it. And every world has this little guy. Go ahead and bring him over here. And get a blue background. You can ask me about your game status or select my time trial mode to practice the level. Also save your best ghosts. In case you're wondering what ghosts are, it's pretty much when you do a time trial race and you want to do it again, you'll have a ghost of yourself seeing if you can try to beat what you did the last time. That's just pretty much how it works. We'll go ahead and... These are pretty much the things to collect in the game. The balloons, these 2 amulets right here that consist of Whizpig and TT himself. Then there's the trophies, which are part of the trophy races. and the keys that have to be found for the TT challenges.
Okay.
And then you have the option to select time trial,
On.
or
Time trial off.
we'll go ahead and exit out of him. And I believe I will just leave it at that for this video. Next week I am going to go ahead and get Dino Domain started. Go ahead and do all 4 races and the boss at the same time. So, hope you guys look forward to this project. I probably didn't explain things very well, but I'm just really looking forward to doing this project. It's something I've actually wanted to do right after I did my very first project, Mario Party 2. But I just couldn't really get into this game that much until now. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you all for watching. It's been the Twi-King, and this has been Diddy Kong Racing, the introduction. I will see you all next week for the start of Dino Domain, and have a great day. So long.